I'm Barry Nussbaum sitting in for Dr. Gina, but not for long. She's being brought in from the airport right now, and maybe in a segment or two, she'll be here to join us. In the meantime, let me tell you what's going on here at America Trends. Coming to you from our beautiful studios. We had a wonderful day here in San Diego, and we're coming to you across America with the latest news and the things that you want us to talk about. This is a week of politics. The big political news, of course, Hillary Clinton is now the presumptive Democratic nominee to go along with Donald Trump, the Republican presumptive nominee. Interestingly, as the Democrats begin to coalesce around their candidate, some things happened the way they were supposed to, and some didn't. President Barack Obama got involved and had Hillary's nemesis, Bernie Sanders, to the White House. They had a sit down, they had a love fest, and then as Bernie was driving away, according to some pundits, not even off the White House driveway, out came a video from the Obama White House that said that the president and Bernie had been talking this week, and they'd come to a resolution that everyone was going to be behind Hillary. And isn't that terrific that they're all on the same team? Ironically, and it hasn't been pointed out yet in the news media, they had just finished meeting about 30 seconds before, and the video was already on the airways. Clearly, it was scripted. Clearly, it was set up. And instead of Bernie then making a speech on his first stop saying that I'm with you, Hillary, and the Democratic Party is going to be together, instead, he's going to fight on to the convention. I guess the big question regarding Bernie Sanders at this point is Philadelphia going to be a Democratic zoo? Is there going to be the Bernie revolution continuing? Because, as everybody is asking, without a strong endorsement by Bernie Sanders, the left wing of the Democratic Socialist Party is not going to be supporting Hillary Clinton. There are a lot of studies out literally today saying without his push and his cajoling and his enthusiasm, that wing of the party that was brought in by Bernie's revolution is not going to go with the traditional Democratic candidate, which is someone from within the system, a professional politician named Hillary Clinton. Also today, Elizabeth Warren, the other member of the left-wing fringe of the party, endorsed Hillary Clinton and says that everyone will be behind her as that unifying goes on. On the right wing, which is the Donald Trump wing of the GOP, the question is who is going to be on board with the Donald at this point. There's been controversy this week. As we remember from a couple days ago, the Donald made a comment about a federal judge here in San Diego, and that drew the ire of a number of GOP leaders, not the least of which was House Leader Paul Ryan, who called the statement racist. Donald Trump continues to confuse people, on the one hand being the Donald, off script, off the top of his head, an unscripted microphone, while at the same time has actually appeared just this week alone on a prompter with a prepared speech, acting more statesmanlike, acting more presidential in response to the requests from the pundits and advisors to the GOP that are suggesting in order for him to win in November, he's got to move to the center. For him to win, he has got to bring that center of the party into the mainstream. As we talked about here with Dr. Gina a couple weeks ago, in fact, on several occasions, Hillary's going to move from the left to the center. Donald's going to move from the right to the center, because it is the center that's going to make this decision. And at this point, without that center, it's not going to be a GOP. It's going to be a Democratic victory in November. Let's stay tuned. We've got a lot of people going to talk about coming up on America Trends. And hopefully we'll see Dr. Gina arriving anytime soon to be with us.